Modern medicine is usually curative. In other words, treatment is applied after a problem has occurred. However, cancer and Alzheimer's are two illnesses where the presence of symptoms already indicate that recovery or survival is impossible. What if there was a preventative measure to eradicate the existence of diseases in a family tree? Not only diseases like cancer, but drug addictions and much more. My name is Naomi Ululani Shishido, and today's lecture will focus on genetic therapy, its uses, and its place as the future of medicine. Genetic therapy is treatment that targets a disorder reliant on a missing or faulty gene. Gene analysis is quite common. Whenever a doctor asks a patient for a family history of diseases, they note what illnesses a patient is genetically predisposed to. There are various routes of treatment, such as gene replacement, addition, inhibition, and/or editing. Gene replacement requires an artificial copy of a gene to replace a malfunctioning one. This helps with monogenic diseases. Gene addition adds a functional use to the body to fight defects that ultimately cause the disease. Extra instructions are useful for diseases like HIV. Gene inhibition silences detrimental genes. This could be useful for diseases such as cancer. Gene editing consists of precise changes into the DNA that could affect future generations when acted on germline cells. Gene therapy has been argued as invasive and dangerous. Since its practice is relatively new, clinical trials with gene therapy are still evolving with its risks. However, breakthroughs in this field of medicine indicate that gene therapy is evolving for the better. In 2020, Emmanuel Charpentier and Jennifer A. Doudna won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for the contribution of CRISPR, effective gene editing made through precise cuts. CRISPR refers to the adaptive immune system bacteria has against fighting viral infections. CRISPR detects and destroys viral DNA within a bacteria. Scientists can now replicate and manipulate this behavior to combat genetic diseases. Diseases such as alcoholism are not 100% determined by genetics. Environmental factors such as abuse and poverty can make a person turn to alcohol for relief. However, there are genes that predispose individuals to the addiction. Those of Japanese and Korean descent carry an allele that causes alcohol to be metabolized rapidly. This causes rapid uncomfort and, in a way, acts as a protective gene against alcoholism. Those of European descent carry an allele that causes alcohol to be metabolized slower, hence the host needing more alcohol to feel its effects. Reviewing and possibly editing genetics, such as those related to addictions, not only helps the addict, but their children and future generations. The poverty loop that addictions engender can end once and for all, with a better understanding of which individuals are predisposed and why. The next time someone mentions skepticism behind genetic therapy, remember the long-lasting potential it has.